Welcome, welcome. Okay, we are live on Twitch and we are on YouTube. Looking crazy like usual. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let me. Oh no. Let me get my phones. Here's one phone. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. I'm going to locate my bottle of seltzer before I have a heart attack without it. Don't tell me I didn't bring it in here. Oh no, that's a travesty. Hold on a sec. I mean, are you kidding? Where did I do with it? All right, let me investigate. Oh, there it is on the bed. Cyrus, why didn't you tell me I forgot the seltzer? You didn't want to tell me? It's not your responsibility? All right. All right, let's see how it is. Let's see how it is. All right. Let's get this open. Okay. While that is doing its thing, let's get started. I'll get started here with Twitch first, since I got it up. And it is Anonymous is the first person here with love. Right? Love. Come on in. You can come sit over here. Okay, when it comes to love, you could have some choices and options on the horizon. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries, or express what it is that you want and need when it comes to your relationships or potentials. You have a Capricorn, you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition and don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and things can move forward towards greener pastures between now and the end of the year. About Jay on Twitch, me and Brianna the Aries. Me and Brianna the Aries. Communication looks like it comes in, or communication picks up, and you should be spending time together soon. Listen to your intuition, and a new beginning could be on the horizon. With the Empress, you have love and money coming in, but it still looks as if things could be a little bit rocky, or there could be, there may be issues around this situation that needs to be dealt with that resurface from the past. Okay, on YouTube, Be Wise General. Be Wise General. Slow and steady wins the race, but a new journey should be beginning. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But you should hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. I don't know what that's about, but it's positive. Something here is pulling my hair. I don't know what it is. All right, that seems better. Okay. Red, general on successful parenting for homeschooling. Slow and steady wins the race. Consistency and schedule. Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that lead you towards a wish come true that brings in success. Teamwork, consistency, and schedule. So I would say stick to the same schedule, stick to the same routine, be consistent, and you should be successful. Um, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but one of my friends is a math professor at a community college, and she says that the kids, I mean, I would have thought the opposite years ago. If somebody would have asked my opinion, I would have thought the opposite. But she said that the kids that come to her college after they've been homeschooled are significantly better educated than kids that go to like public or even private school. So I think that you'll be successful because if for nothing else, it's like one-on-one kind of thing. Yeah. Consistency, schedule, and slow and steady wins the race. John, for the rest of today. For the rest of today. Feeling ambitious, you will be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. Cause for celebration comes in around finances. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You have the world at your feet. A new beginning is on the horizon. You have love and money coming in. If not today, this weekend maybe with the Empress. Not bad. Not bad. And C. Will Stephen talk to me if I call him? Yes, I think so. I think so. Done is another reason why most school systems, yes. Well, you know what she says, or her opinion is? Her opinion is that the way they teach in school is similar to like working on an assembly line, or like she says, like building a bomb. Like they could teach you like this, like to do this and then to do this and then to do that. But in real life, things happen together. Like we were at the beach one time and we were talking to the guy that rents out the umbrellas, and he was saying that he was going to school for, he wanted to design race cars. And I think he was taking, I don't know, whatever kind of math class he was taking that he had to take. She was talking to my friend who was a math teacher. And after like the conversation ended, she was saying like there's so many other things that he needs, like creativity in art classes and things like that, that like it's not separate, it's the same thing. Like you need to learn how to do it together at once. And she said that the school system is just not designed like that. I feel personally, my opinion is that I in my life never really needed to know that H2O is the symbol for water. But I think that what I would have benefited from would have been more of like living and functioning, budgeting, that kind of stuff. Like using coupons or saving money. I'm terrible with money. I've gotten better over the years, but I think that they don't really teach us life skills like how to treat one another or how to function in groups, or you know what I'm saying? Like I think that there's just a lot of things that are left out that maybe knowing what an isosceles triangle didn't really do me much good. Anyway. Tanya, I agree. It sucks. They don't let kids bring home the whole book. It's just a sheet of paper. Oh my God. You want to talk about super hard. I was teaching in an I wasn't teaching. I was an after-school counselor in an elementary school. And it was very heavily populated with, I think they were mainly Guatemalan, but their homework was in Spanish. So it wasn't bad enough that I didn't know how to do the fucking homework, but then I couldn't even read it. You're going to have to take this to a teacher, man. I can't help you. Anybody want to play cards? I can do that. They're like, wow, you shuffle fast. I'm like, yeah, if you only knew. Emin, general. General. Okay. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. You're not looking back on the past, and life is beginning to move forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Listen to your intuition and move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Like, without rushing into anything, life is moving forward steadily. Yes, they also need to teach kids about scams. Yes. Preeti for the next 48 hours. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You have cause for celebration that comes in around finances improving. The world is at your feet. Listen to your intuition. You could be planning travel. 555, your communication spell work. Oh, excellent. Scorpio reached back out to me. Wow. Oh, awesome. You know what? Spells, when it comes to spells, like okay, when it comes to someone's free will, like I'm not about to turn anybody into a zombie and make them, it's not like that. And it's just like kind of like an intention. It's like if two people are in communication anyway and they're in each other's lives anyway, I don't think that that's a bad thing. What I think is bad is like somebody is married to somebody else, hasn't spoken to you in 5 years, and you're going to pay somebody $5,000 to change the circumstances. That to me is a scam. It's not going to work. You're just going to give somebody money and nothing is going to change. Even if it did change, even if this person was able to change the person's mind, it would be temporary or short-lived, or you have to be careful what you wish for. Because what you think that you may want, once you have it, may not be, oh, like listens isn't gold. So that's different, Like for me, if you're just putting out an intention, hey, I want to bring more money into my life, that's not bad. That's not bad. You're not hurting anybody. I mean, what would be hurting somebody is, I want you to lose your job and I want to take it over. That would be different. And that wouldn't even be something that I would do or even think about doing. But two people that meet, they're in communication to begin with, and you need a little extra help. It's no different to me than lighting a candle on your birthday cake. It's just not your birthday. Like, what's the difference? You see what I'm saying? It depends like what the intention is. I mean, I feel like we need to be realistic. When I was younger, I probably wouldn't like hearing myself say that. But be realistic with what your intentions are. Simple communication for somebody who you're already in contact with anyway. You're not hurting anybody. And you're not manipulating his free will because he's already in contact with you. It's not like he's told you I don't want to speak to you anymore. Yeah, I think it depends on what it is. Especially two people that are in a relationship together and they're both equally participating in that relationship, and you do some kind of a love spell, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, to me, it's no different than saying a prayer. But somewhere along the line, we went from spell work being evil and demonic to it's okay to go into a church and do it. It's the same thing. It is the same thing. But anyhow. Yeah, you can't really force anybody to do anything. It's not worth it. Martisha, weekend messages. Weekend messages. Pretty good. Making decisions that push life forward, and you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, and business. You have money coming in. Somebody can make you an offer that'll be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. With the Empress, love and money look good this weekend. Pretty good. Pretty good. Girly, will I get the call center job? I think you will get it, yeah. You may really like it, too. You can do it if there's no contact, but it depends really why there's no contact. If it's no contact just because, people grow apart, like, it's like, say, for example, some of my friends that I've been friends with since high school, I don't really speak to them often, but we're not in no contact because we decided not to speak to each other. We just haven't spoken in a while. I wouldn't necessarily need to do a spell for them. I would just call them. Um, if you're in no contact and there's a reason for it, like the person blocked you because whatever, I would suggest not doing it because it probably isn't going to work. And also because you can't change, people may argue that, but you can't really change energy. The energy has to change on its own. Like, for example, if you get mad at somebody and you're really pissed at them, you're really mad at them for like a couple of days, and then usually you're not that mad. After a while, it kind of goes away. And that's the same way it is with energy. Like, I don't believe if somebody is blocking you and you're in no contact because they've laid down a boundary and they blocked you, I don't believe that lighting a candle is going to change their energy. They need to go through the emotions to make that change. Could you do it? Yeah. Would it work? Probably not. So, girly, love and romance for the next 7 days. Love and romance for the next 7 days. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may have choices. Something should happen that makes you happy with the sun. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. A new beginning is on the horizon that could lead to success. Not bad. Not bad. Adonis, I always see magic as a way to kickstart things. Yes, I agree. I agree. And I also wouldn't like this either when I was younger. It used to annoy me. Healing and moving past the situation and being open to what could come in rather than, no, I want this. I feel like it's better and when you're open to the potential of what could come in rather than having your ego say, oh no, I want this. I'm going to control it. I'm going to do this, because it usually doesn't work. Or if it does, it's disastrous. Mihak, general for Sagittarius and me. General for Sagittarius and me. This is Mihak is on Twitter. Not Twitter, Twitch. You may feel as if the relationship is functioning better with the Six of Pentacles and making a decision that it's moving things forward. The Four of Wands, something here positive should happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like you need to, but communication should be improving. Davy, general. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You got a little bit of good luck headed your way. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition, and a new beginning is on the horizon. You've got not looking back on the past, but life is moving forward, especially around finances. That's pretty good. Palak, career. Palak, career. Okay, you've got the world at your feet. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. You got money coming in. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You could get good news that comes in around your career, and you may even be planning travel. And Lord, as Leto is my first defender in my school case, today I gave him all my evidence. How does he feel about it? Okay. Okay. Maybe feeling grounded and stable, successful, like things are moving forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't see the moon last night, Tanya. Why? Where was I? What was happening last night? Oh, it was cloudy. I could kind of see it a little bit behind the clouds. I'll look tonight. Essence, best time to post today. Between 3 and 5 today, like in the afternoon. Katrina for the next 24 hours. Life is coming into balance. You have a new venture on the horizon. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Perseverance pays off. Not bad. Not bad. Davy, love. Okay, disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and so is anxiety. This should be moving into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life moves forward, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could have success and happiness coming in around love between now and the end of the year. Romance should heat up. Listen to your intuition. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and not looking back seems to help things move forward. You also could have a Leo here. Not bad. Anthony, job. Got money coming in, man. Somebody's going to make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that brings in good money. Listen to your intuition. Explore your options. Teamwork leads to success, and you may be setting up a new journey that brings in long-term success and money. Not bad. Not bad. $555 on Twitch. General for this weekend. What can I expect? First card that I turn. Scorpio may be around this weekend, and cause for celebration could come in. You could be feeling a little bit more financially stable, no longer holding yourself back. A new beginning is on the horizon, and don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries, or express your expectations. Not bad. Eva. Thijman's intentions towards me. I'm thinking he doesn't seem to have any intentions as of right now. He shows as the Hangman, and the Two of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that things are a little bit out of balance as of right now. Myogram, why is my neighbor so cold with me? Maybe feeling disappointed in something. And they're stuck and stagnant. They probably won't say anything, and it's just going to blow over. It could have something to do with the two of you disagreeing on something. But whatever it is that you disagree on, I mean, it's like we're allowed to disagree. It's no big deal. It's okay. It's okay if you like blue and I like green. Um, it's going to move into the past pretty soon. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I would just keep, I mean, you could ask them, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's going to go away. So, I danced when I was 5, but I thought the moon was cheese. I think they used to tell us that it was made out of green cheese. Beautiful one for today. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. A new beginning is on the horizon. You could have a wish come true around finances and career. Things around career could move forward today. Not bad, not bad. Dakota for today. You're not looking back on the past. You're not holding yourself back, and life is moving forward. You'll have choices and options. You have money coming in, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Cause for celebration comes in, and you've got the world at your feet. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Brenda, general for today. General for today. Life could change for you for the better quickly, and you might walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you, and that could actually bring in relief. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, maybe planning travel. Listen to your intuition. In her power, general for me and Dallas for tomorrow night. Okay. Communication looks good. Energy is kind, caring, sincere, and successful. Feeling ambitious. You'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Pretty good. A wish could be coming true. Looks good. Shantae, general love. No, I didn't do this one yet. General love. Okay. So you have some perseverance pays off, and that could bring in a love offer. If you're not with anyone right now, you have some people coming in. You have a Virgo and a Taurus that come in through divine timing. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Not looking back on the past, a wish comes true, and things are moving forward towards success. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you could find yourself headed that way between now and the end of this year. It brings in great happiness. Explore your options. Not bad. Crow's Nest. Hugo's next actions towards me. Communication should come in probably through a text message relatively soon, like maybe within a week or so. Alex, the rest of October and November. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds are healing, and success comes in around work, school, or business. Making decisions that push your career forward, career, work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Cancer. You could be planning a road trip. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Amy, SS's sister's thoughts about me after talking to me on VC yesterday. Seem to think that you were a nice person, somebody who was smart, intelligent, and down to earth. Maggie for the next 48. You could have a wish come true. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe an Aries, that comes up strongest. Making decisions that push life forward. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Stacy, general for the weekend. General for the weekend. For the weekend, you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, moving forward towards greener pastures and making decisions that push career forward. You got good luck around a new career beginning that brings in success, and the hard work that you put in, it pays off. Also, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Natasha, general. You have success coming in around work, school, or business. You could be planning travel or making a decision to plan travel. Good luck is coming in. Making decisions that push career forward. You may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Success comes in around that if you decide to do it. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money is coming in. Beverly, general for the rest of October and November. You may be making a decision to cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and that could open new doors. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but making a decision to move away from things that aren't working puts you in a place where divine guidance is moving you forward, and you could have a well-functioning, well-balanced relationship come in with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Listen to your intuition. You have good luck coming in, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That leads you to a place where you're feeling relieved and successful around love. If you're not with anyone right now, it looks like you're moving forward, not backwards, so it's probably going to be new energy coming in. Devansha, love. Okay, you have success in love when you kind of go with the flow of things and just kind of hand it over to divine timing. Life comes into balance and things could move forward. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. If you're with someone, good karma comes back to your relationship. If you're not with anyone, an earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Libra. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you could find a love offer come in between now and the end of this year. I'm Lourdes. I have to nominate a second defender. Who should I choose? M, L, C, or A? Okay, let's see. I would say L first, then M, then A, and last C, although they all look like good options. T-Vet for the weekend. T-Vet for the weekend. For the weekend, you could have a new journey start or something out of the blue, fun and exciting could happen. Could be focused on a side business, side project, side hustle that may be leading you towards more money, and teamwork is suggested. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past. Eminem, Taurus's current feelings. Taurus's current feelings. They may be feeling undecided about things, whatever it is that's going on in their life. They could be feeling like life has gone a little bit out of balance. They're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And they may be a little bit stressed out these days. They may be focused on or thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, but they're unsure. And they may feel like they have a long road ahead of them. I don't know. They may be going through a moment. Sag girl, do you see me employed this year? Yeah, you could make that happen. You could find something before the end of this year. Brillick, are those 3 interviews that I did back in August to dead end? I haven't heard back from any of them. Okay, let's see. I think at this point, yes, I would explore other options. Lita, I had a very weird dream about JP last night. Like he was yelling at me. Is he still harboring anger or something towards me? I know he's angry. I went to NC and didn't respond when he reached out. Okay, let's see. He's also bitter. I graduated college and basically been better since we split. Okay. You know, I don't think he's really angry with you anymore. I think he's pretty much past the anger. I think that dream may have been like your subconscious kind of processing everything that happened between the two of you and kind of like reliving it. I don't think it's bad. I think it's like helping you get rid of it. Jay, how did the supervisor feel when I told him about my past work experience? Pretty good. May have felt you to be reliable, dependable, hardworking, successful, persevering, and there's like good luck around the situation. Janaya, why didn't B want to stay home from work with his wife knowing that she's sick and needed to? Work responsibilities. Something at work that he had to get to. I mean, it's like you can't like take off for everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, work responsibilities. Mohaha, love. Happiness is coming out over your love life and romance is coming in. Letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Bring in a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, current relationship could improve and change for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. And don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Lita, how is he feeling about me now? Nowadays, since he's not angry. I'm still confused on why he was in the first place. He's the one that backstabbed me. He may have like a lot of respect for you, find you to be a kind, caring, down-to-earth person. May find you to be reliable, sensible, sincere. And he was mad at you that like not taking responsibility for his own actions and blaming you is easier. So that's why he was angry. Yeah, I had an argument with somebody once, and it was like that person had done, I don't remember what he did, but I don't remember what he did, but I had done something that was like, it was like not, like one of his family members had given me something that they were going to throw out. And he was mad at that. He's like, well, you took it. That's what you're mad at? Like, it was like so ridiculous. It was like, you have nothing to say to me, so you came up with that. Like, try a little harder, buddy. And it's the same thing. It's like, it's easier for him to try to turn it around and blame you because he knows you didn't do anything wrong. But he didn't. He's not taking responsibility. People are stupid. And like the way they justify things in their own head. Like, it's so stupid. I have to get a tissue. Hang on a second. Oh, Cyrus, you didn't have to come with me. I gotta get tissues. You're so cute. Hey, side guy, come on. Come on. Come on in here. Come on, come on, come on. That's it, good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. Don't take my spot. Don't take my spot. Hey, that's my spot. Oh. Cyrus, we gotta move you. Cyrus, this is my spot. Just, here, shift it over a little bit. How about that? Maybe we can both fit. I mean, these dogs that I own are always very demanding. This guy. Where's the other phone? Oh, forget it. I'll just use this one. He's getting big, right? He's cute. He's cute. But I don't like when you take my spot. It's easier to play for the villain to play the victim. Yep, of course. Myogram. Is it because of my neighbor thinking that I'm not helping my mom that he's acting so cold with me? That could be. Yeah, that could be. It could be part of it. But, I mean, what business is it of his? Right? Where are we? Tiffany. What does Tara want me to know? What does Tara want me to know? Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and that may make you feel relieved. You may walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you, and then that helps life to change for the better for you quickly. You could be laying down the law, setting boundaries, and that also serves you well. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. A new journey begins around romance. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you are with someone right now, current relationships should be functioning very well. Jay, I failed the class for the second straight year. It's almost like I forgot my ability when I know I'm being tested. How'd they feel when I walked out with my hood over my head yesterday? Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But you have to pass it because the cards keep showing that you're going to pass it. They may have felt bad. They may have felt bad. It's like maybe feeling like you're a little stuck or stagnant or you can't get over the hump, but they feel that you have potential. So it's not terrible. I mean, it's a setback, but it's not terrible. I think you're going to pass this eventually because it keeps showing success around it. Anila, Jabbar's thoughts and feelings and next actions towards me. Next action is communication, quick, like this weekend. May find you to be grounded, stable, down to earth, kind-hearted, caring, loyal, sincere, hardworking, smart, and intelligent. Looks good. Looks good. You crumble during tests. Okay. Okay. I mean, you're not the only one. It happens. That happens to a lot of people. Okay, Cyrus, I got to go back to the other phone. And I think you might be sitting on it. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm just going to pull it out. There we go. There we go. Shirley, can I get a general for today and tomorrow? Life could change for you for the better quickly. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Cause for celebration could be coming in around money coming in. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty doll. Sharfraz's feelings for me. Huma. He's already married. Block situation. May find you to be genuinely a happy person. Somebody. Connection. Could be, yeah. That's possible. Beverly, general for November. General for November. Making decisions that push your career forward. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a wish comes true. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Negativity moves into the past. Tanya for the weekend. Tanya for the weekend. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Empress could be bringing in love and money. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Things could change for you for the better quickly this weekend, moving forward towards greener pastures. New love, would it be best for me to start FV program or get a job and study before. Okay, FV. I would start FE program. Vicky for the next 24. Could have some money coming in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Could be spending time with the Capricorn. Life is coming into balance, and a new journey begins, or something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous should happen. Shania, how will things go today with getting a new phone? Oh, I feel like it always takes forever. Slow and steady wins the race. However, you should feel better compensated, better respected, or maybe they give you a good deal or whatever. And it should go well. It just may be slow, which I'm not shocked, but it always is slow. Imiley for the next 3 days with Soha. Things look a little slow. There could be communication in the next 3 days, but that would be it. Otherwise, everything looks a little bit slow. Luna, work for the weekend and next week, what I don't see. Work for the weekend and next week, what I don't see. You could get good news and a wish comes true around work between now and the end of next week. You could feel ambitious and you're able to accomplish a lot, and you may feel the hard work that you put in doesn't go unnoticed. Making decisions that push your career forward. You have the world at your feet. You have money coming in. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. And you could feel like things around your job have changed for the better quickly. It should be a pretty decent week. Tanya, A, the Aries. Let's check the energy. Okay, let's see. The energy is pretty good. It's like a new beginning and passionate. Pretty good. The team, do me and T have a future together? You do have potential here. It looks a little slow, and I wouldn't expect anything to change quickly. Listen to your intuition and kind of go with the flow of things. It's kind of slow, but there is potential. Lala, how does Gideon feel about me taking space this weekend? He's okay with it. He's feeling grounded. He's feeling stable. He's taking time for himself too. So I think he's okay with the space this weekend. It looks like he could use some time to himself. And he shows his feeling grounded and stable. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, that's your good boy. That's your good boy. Pretty Dolls reading Bufford. Sharfraz's feelings for me. He's a married person, block situation. May feel that you're down to earth, smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, and has a lot of respect for you. Stacy, love for the rest of this month. Love for the rest of this month. Love for the rest of this month. It looks a little slow. So if you're currently in a relationship, I wouldn't expect anything changing for the better quickly. Death is in reverse. You may be feeling a little bit disappointed or even a little bit unsuccessful. But nothing terrible is happening. It's just kind of, it is what it is sort of thing. If you're not with anyone and you're looking for somebody new to come in, I don't think anybody new will come in before the end of the month. Things look a little slow. Nothing terrible, just a little slow. Tanya, A, the Aries next move. Sagittarius is around. Okay, let's see what happens with him. A's next move should be communication that comes in. And you may be feeling like good karma has come back to the situation. No longer feeling like he's holding back, and it leads to cause for celebration. You'll hear from him soon. Jay, how will the people who failed me today feel when I try out again? It's like they know that you can do it. It's just a matter of getting over this hump. It's almost like some kind of a block, because it's like you know what you're doing, you know the information, and they know that. So they're almost like anticipating that you're going to pass. Anila, what will this communication for my husband be around? It just may be small talk. Communication about small talk. It looks like lighthearted conversation. Pleasant. C, was detailing the truth about what I found in his phone. I didn't tell him I went through the phone. Okay, he's detailing the truth. I'm not convinced he's telling you the whole truth. Tanya did one for Pretty Doll. Pretty Doll, you can ask a question. Put a purple heart. Courtesy of Tanya. Thank you. Liz, love for this weekend. Love for this weekend. Love for this weekend. Pretty good. You have a love offer that comes in with a well-functioning situation that leads to success. If you're currently seeing somebody, things look good. If you're not seeing anyone, you could have a Virgo come in. You have things moving forward towards greener pastures, a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition, and you got good luck. Pretty good. Essence, I've been walking somewhat without crutches. All of your predictions about when I'll be independent. Oh, good, good, good. By November, excellent, excellent. What a process, right? Thank God. Thank God. How's your tongue doing? Luz, will A change positions at work until the end of the year? Or get a promotion? Will A get a promotion by the end of the year? Okay, let's see. Yes, that could happen. Emin, my sister saw my deceased dad's shadow at 3 a.m. at the door. Was it him, and does he appear to us in different forms? I think it was him, and I think he does show up in different forms, yes. Or maybe not different forms, but he may send things, or you may notice things that remind you of him. Okay, Benita, thank you, Tanya. Essence, the tongue's pretty much fully closed. The scar on my chin is fading. You're right about being clear in 9 months. My doctor said it takes about a year. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Luz, will I change positions? Yes, I think you will. I think you will get a promotion before the end of the year. And it could be bringing in some nice money. Essence is small spaces. If I got a tongue piercing and took it out, I think by the end of the year it'll be healed. Okay. Anila, when do you see love being restored between my marriage with Jabbar? Any time frame? No, I don't know what's going on in this situation, but I don't see a whole lot of love here. You can't, like, it doesn't just magically happen. Do you know what I mean? It's like two people have to be actively working on the situation, and it doesn't look like he puts in much effort. So that's something that you can't do anything about. Like, you can't do more to make it to equal his less. You know what I mean? So I can't give you a time frame because I'm not seeing much improvement here. Tanya did one for Miss Billy in the chat. Thank you, thank you. See, what did Jay think about the conversation we had earlier? Maybe thought that it really went well. Happiness, cause for celebration, and success. May have thought that that was good. Lydia, weekend read and vibe, no men contact. Okay. Weekend read. You have something that should happen that makes you happy, that brings in cause for celebration around having passionate choices. So there should be something that goes on this weekend. Not looking back on the past, life changes for the better quickly. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could also be a Cancer. And the overall vibe is the Empress. Love and money is coming in. Something out of the blue, fun and exciting could happen this weekend. Not bad. This guy's snoring. Cutting wood, Cyrus? Dana, I did one for you. Essence, I appreciate that. It's been a journey. I'm grateful. Oh, no problem. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Emin, my dad used to wake me up at 7 a.m. out of nowhere. The clothes hanger started clicking at 6:55. I woke up thinking it was my dad. Wasn't him. It probably was. Let's see. It was him, yes. You believe this little guy could snore like that? It's like Dylan. Avery snores. Let me tell you something. That kid could snore. Benita, what are Daniel's feelings for me? May find you to be grounded and stable, a loyal friend, somebody who is smart, intelligent, reliable, and dependable. Pretty good. Pretty good. C, work for next week. Work for next week. Work for next week looks pretty good. You have good luck coming in, a new beginning on the horizon. You've got good karma coming back to you. You could get good news that you were waiting on. If you had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and things move forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Dana, the one about the soulmate connection with Aries, I said yes, it could be. There's a possibility there for it to be a soulmate connection. Lose Love, can I have more details about my promotion? Because I wait some money as a loan, and I wrote by mistake, and I meant in my previous question. More details about my promotion. A new journey could begin and bring life back into balance and bring more money in sometime between now and the end of the year. Don't be afraid to express what you want and need around this situation, and listen to your intuition. Things move forward. Solitude, general for next week. For next week, if you've been feeling like things have been stuck and stagnant lately, that energy moves into the past. If you had an argument with somebody, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Money comes in, a wish comes true. Focusing on work, school, or business brings in success, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Bella, focusing on losing weight. Any thoughts? Perseverance pays off and takes you towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. I could tell you just from my experience, the easiest diet to stick to. It's hard to make the decision, and the first couple of weeks could be really hard, but once you get on it, it is so easy to stick to. It's keto and intermittent fasting. My sister-in-law, who hates exercise and is a huge desserts person, has lost over 50 pounds, and I think she started it in May, June, July, August, September. So in 6 months, she's down over 50 pounds, and she doesn't exercise. She'll walk the dog at night, but it's just like a walk around the block. It's not like, lifting weights or anything like that. But I could tell you from my own experience, in order for me to control my appetite, I have to cut out sugar, because I can't control my appetite. I'm hungry all the time. And I'm really hungry. The hunger that you feel when you're on keto for long enough, it's different hunger. It's different. I don't know how to explain it. It feels different. It's not like that ravenous, I'm going to tear open everything I can find. It's kind of like, okay, I'm hungry. I better think about what I'm going to eat. And it's so easy to stick to because you're just not hungry. You just don't want it. Like, I have chips in this house. Normally, I can't keep my hands off of chips. And they don't even faze me. I got chocolate candy here for Halloween. Avery eats all kinds of crap. It doesn't even faze me. I don't even want it because I kind of detox from the sugar. But you have to get over the hump. Like, there is a point where you're like, man, I just want to eat a potato. But if you just kind of get past it, there's so many different tricks and recipes on YouTube that you could make. Like chaffles, you can make them any which way. You can make them savory, you can make them sweet, and it's not expensive. Like eggs and cheese. I hate eggs, but in the chaffle you can't taste it. I put a little bit of almond flour in it, and it kind of takes the eggy taste away from it. And you could have as much butter as you want. And they have like some keto syrups that are like no calorie. They're all right. They're all right. Anyway, I'm telling you, for my sister-in-law to decide to do it, because she was like, loves rice, loves like dessert things, chocolate, that kind of stuff. For her to be able to make the switch, like, anybody can do it. And you don't even have to try. Like, it's just easy. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Intermittent fasting and keto. Intermittent fasting becomes really easy if you're doing keto because you just won't be hungry. So you could go a really long time. Now, I know the last couple of days I've been hungry earlier in the day and just come to look it up because I didn't realize that the parsnips that I've been eating are a little high in carbohydrates, so I have to cut them out or cut back on them. I didn't realize it. But I knew that something was up because I'm like, why am I so hungry? So I looked it up. I'm like, what have I changed? I added parsnips. Got to be careful with that. So you have to be careful with some of the vegetables, that you don't go too high, because if you go too high, then it's like now all of a sudden my hunger is up. But natural peanut butter with no sugar added, sardines, they're not that bad. Tuna, avocado, nuts. Be careful with the nuts. You get them raw. Um, Broccoli, cauliflower, shrimp. And I don't even want to fucking hear it because I was eating shrimp and butter every day and my cholesterol went from 205 to 181. So this whole nonsense about not eating fat is all bullshit. But that's a whole other ball of wax. And cheese. Shrimp, butter, and cheese was what I was eating like all summer. And my cholesterol went down from 205 to 181. Yeah, and you can eat as much of it as you want. If you're a meat eater, you could eat as much meat as you want. As much of it as you want. You want to eat 6 hamburgers? Eat 6 hamburgers. You just can't have the bun. Thing is that you can make chaffle buns. My sister-in-law makes chaffle buns on the chaffle maker. You can go on YouTube and get the recipe. None of them are that hard. Meatballs, sausage, bacon. You can eat as much bacon as you want. And like if you sit down and you start eating like this, you fill up really fast, and then you don't even realize it. Like you go hours without eating, and you're like, man, I'm not even hungry. I'm not even hungry. Miss Billy, weekend read. Weekend read. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. You have money coming in. Empress could be bringing in love and money. You have the world at your feet. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you could be planning a road trip or travel. Adriana, surprise is coming to me. Surprise is coming to me. Success around work, school, or business. A new journey. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have good luck coming in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. The world is at your feet. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Not bad. Jay, I'm going to reach out to the lady who used to give me extra hours. How will she react when I reach out asking for extra time? She'll be happy to give you the hours. If the hours are available, she'll give them to you. Yeah. The window that I use, okay, I try to normally go as long as I can in the morning. I'm not a morning eater. I never was. So I'll just drink black coffee and go out for a run or something like that. And then I already ate today because like I said, the parsnips were making me hungry. So I think I ate a little bit before 12 today. And then I usually won't eat past 7. But that's a huge window for me. Like all summer, it was much smaller. It was like maybe from 2 to 6, something like that. The longest fast I've ever done was 48 hours. I just went out for a walk with one of my friends the other day, and he said the longest fast he did was 6 days. And he said that, believe it or not, the first 2 days, he said they were hell. But when he got to the 3rd day, he almost felt high, but not high in a stupid way, but like high, like off of endorphins. And he lasted 6 days, and then he broke his fast with bone broth and broccoli. And he said that he felt great. And then when I spoke to him this week, he said that he did 49 hours. Longest I ever did was 48 hours. But I do 24 kind of regularly, like not recently, like maybe not in the last month or 6 weeks, but I was doing 24 hours kind of regularly. Yeah, I've never been. And that bullshit, like years ago when I went to Weight Watchers, they used to say, oh, breakfast, it's the most important meal of the day. Yeah, fucking have a bagel for breakfast and you'll be like an animal all day starving. I'm not even joking. That's the worst. Don't start getting the insulin pumping that early. Not if you don't need to. The longer I put it off, the better. Okay. Migu. Oh shit, that disappeared. RA and me, what's coming? Slow and steady. It looks like you may be at a standstill. Although there is communication here, you could be feeling as if you've put in more effort or you're not getting enough out of the situation that you're putting in, and that could kind of stress you out a little bit. But there is communication. Clara, do you see me getting a satisfactory job in the upcoming months? Yes. Yes, Adonis, I agree. Eat when you're hungry. But after being on keto, feeling like the hunger just feels different. I don't know. It's like a hunger that you could postpone. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like, yeah, I'm hungry, but I'll eat in an hour. Or I would go in the kitchen and I would like open up the refrigerator and I'd be like, you know what? I'm not hungry enough to want to cook right now. So I'll come back later. Nisha, this lady is trying to give me a violation where I live. How do you see things turning out with this lady while living here at Whole Childs? I don't think anything is going to come of the violation. If you're probably going to have an like a way or a moment to appeal it, and in the appeal process, I think it goes away. Mr. Mem, where is OG traveling? To UK, BNK, or CA this year? Okay, will it be UK? BNK, CA. CA comes up highest, then UK. Mega, love with R. Things look a little bit like they're out of balance, or the two of you aren't on the same page. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship. There could be communication here, but there's a lot of indecision and imbalance around the situation. Yeah. By Shally. Messages from my ancestors. Okay, spirit cards. Messages from my ancestors. Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is a little bit out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Kara, how will 2024 be for me in general? Overall, it looks good. You will walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life comes into balance. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off, and you're making decisions that push your career forward. Perseverance pays off. You're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition, and a wish comes true. I can't answer any questions about what people are hiding. People are hiding things and they're allowed to hide things. So it has to be a specific question. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. If there are things in your life that you're not comfortable exposing, you're allowed to keep that to yourself. You know, like how much money you owe on your credit cards or how much you weigh. That's not something that everybody gets a right to know. Like, we're allowed to have privacy. If it's a specific question, like, did he lie to me about where he was last night? That's different. But is he hiding things? Yes, everybody is hiding something because we're just not comfortable with letting everybody know every little facet about us, and that's okay. I mean, I say it all the time. My mother dropped out of high school. She went to beauty school. She did not graduate high school. This was not information that I found out until after she was dead and I was going through her stuff and I came across her GED. And I said to my father, Mommy didn't graduate high school? And he was like, no. And she didn't want you to know. She has a right to keep that to herself. She didn't want me to know. I mean, to me, it's not a big deal. That's what they did back then. You want to be a hairdresser, you drop out of high school, you go to hairdressing school. Nowadays, you continue with high school and you go through a program that you graduate high school and then you become a hairdresser. What the hell is the difference? She was a hairdresser. I mean, but it was something she didn't want me to know. She's allowed to. Did she have anything secret? Yes, she had a secret. Anyway, but that's for anybody here because I saw that question a couple of times about what people are hiding. People are hiding things, and we all are. We all are. I was pregnant for I think 20 weeks before anybody knew. I was hiding something, but that's my business. See what I'm saying? RK, general for next week. General for next week. Right, you're right. It always does come to light eventually. But that's the whole thing. Let me answer this question and then I'll get back to that. General for next week. So you have happiness that comes in around work, school, or business, and an old wound heals and moves into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And you're feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also could be moving forward towards greener pastures and planning travel. So, yeah, everything comes to light eventually, but it's like, once again, it goes back to the same thing. We're on a journey. So let's say you're with somebody and this person is actively cheating on you. You're on this journey and that gets uncovered at some point. Like, it gets uncovered through divine timing. I mean, it's not you could go looking for it. Like, if that's something that you feel like you can go looking for it, but the cards are not meant to give you the answers or the key to have a perfect life. The cards are a guide to the journey that you're on. So if you're in a relationship that's toxic or tumultuous, you're making a choice to stay in it. The cards can't change that as long as you're continuing to stay in it. If you make the decision, I always talk about Tina Turner, like, she's like, I fucking had enough, that's it, I'm done, you can keep it all, I'm going. And that's what she did. She walked away from it. So the cards could have told her, I mean, is Ike hiding something? Of course he was hiding stuff. Um, but she was the one ultimately that had to make the decision to leave it. Was the situation toxic? Yes. But it took how long before she made that decision? And then finally she made the decision. And what happened? What usually happens, doors open. She became a star in her own right. She married a man who fucking adored her. She was his life, and she was very happy for like the last 35 years of her life, or however long it was. It was a long time that she was with that guy. I forgot what his name was, but anyhow, the point is that we're on a journey, and you can't like, the cards can't take away every obstacle, so that you avoid it. Like, don't date him because you're only going to date him 3 times and then he's going to leave you for someone else. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's like you kind of have to, you got to move forward with it to see where it goes, so that then you can decide which way you want to go. And it's unfortunate, but that's just the way the game is. Adonis, also when someone asks out, response is vague, it leads to, yeah. But if you, like the woman that reads for me, she always used to say, if you were a Giants fan and you had season tickets to the Giants, would you go? Would you pay for the tickets? Would you drive to the stadium to watch them play if you knew that they were going to win every game? Like, what would be the point, right? And that's the same thing with the situations in our lives. Like, the answer isn't, yeah, I'm going to marry Joe, so I'm only going to date guys named Joe. You see what I mean? Because I only want to date the person I'm going to marry. That you don't learn anything that way. You have to kind of experience things to kind of get to the next place. So, and you have to be the one to make those decisions. Like, I always think, like, back in like the 40s and 50s, when divorce wasn't such a thing. Like nowadays, like, what, everyone gets divorced several times. Those people, even though they were committed, they were married, they didn't get divorced, were they happy, and what else was going on? Because I don't think that what's presented on the outside is not always what's going on the inside. So we've evolved a lot as a society, where now we're like, okay, it's not working, I'm going to get the hell out of this, or I'm not. I mean, I know that I had a friend that I grew up with that her father was cheating, and the mom decided to stay with him, you know, for whatever the reason was. How do you make a decision? It's either out of fear or out of love. So either it was that she loved him so much she didn't care, which I doubt, or it was out of fear. Like, she was afraid of what her life was going to be without him, probably because she probably went from her parents' house right to her married life and probably never lived on her own. And it was safe. It may not have been happy, but it was safe. And that was her decision. And like, my mother would be like, no, it would never fucking happen to me. I'll be out of there so fast. But anyway. But the point is that that's her journey, Adonis, my auntie got married and then divorced, but guess what? Auntie married the same guy. Well, I told you about my aunt's sister. She got divorced, and they didn't get remarried, but they got back together, and they've been together ever since. And he was very drunk at the time, my boyfriend Tom, but she explained to him the whole reason why she didn't want to remarry him. And he couldn't tell me. I don't know how it even came up that we were talking about it, but I mean, she calls him her husband, but they're not legally married. They're divorced, but they've been together for like ever. But, it is what it is. I don't know. One of my friends was talking about some celebrity couple that they were speculating somebody was cheating. I don't remember who it was. But, and he was like, oh, she must be a really strong woman to stay with him. And I was like, I don't think she's a strong woman. I think she doesn't care. I don't think she's in love with him, so that's why she doesn't care. And he was like, oh, that could be. Because when somebody hurts you, when you're really in love with somebody and they really hurt you, it's hard to get past that. When you don't give a fuck. And it's like, okay, all right, whatever. Especially if it's two people that are very powerful together and they have a lot of money and they're very successful, it's different. like there may be a benefit beyond love that's keeping them together. Whereas the everyday person, if you're really hurt by someone, it's really hard to get past that. And then it's really hard to let somebody else in. But anyhow. Cigar, what is the future of Carnal's current marriage? What is the future of Carnal's current marriage? Right now, things look okay. It looks like a soulmate connection that's pretty well functioning with a love offer here, and things are moving forward. The marriage looks okay. Victoria, is my hubby keeping, again, the secrets I can't answer. DV, general for the weekend. General for the weekend. General for the weekend. It looks like a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money is coming in. Life is coming into balance. You have listened to your intuition. Something should happen that makes you happy, and you could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Tanya, I stayed too long in my marriage till I woke up one morning and said, I'm out. It's been 2.5 years. Yep. Well, I think most people stay much longer than they should. My parents almost divorced when I was 8, and then they didn't wind up divorcing until I was 16. And I could tell you that it would have been much better on everybody had they just got divorced when I was 8. But, you know, it's like you do the best that you can, and you make the best decisions and choices that you think you're making at the time, right? That's being on this freaking journey. That sucks. Johnny, will me and Lisa get back together soon? There is potential for the two of you to reconnect at some point between now and the end of this year. I did that one. Mino, is anything good coming up for me in career? Yep. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Focusing on business pushes things forward. Money comes in and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Kara. Oh, I did that one. Nisha, I did. Yvonne, the 30th of December, I'll be attending a wedding. Will I find someone new at the wedding? You could meet people at the wedding, and new people could be coming in around that wedding, yes. Richard, will I see Kelly tonight? I think you will see her tonight, yes. Tanya, my ex didn't even show up at court, so the judge was like rubbing a magic lamp. She gave me everything I asked for. Good for you. Good. Shrimp and butter. And you know what? Cauliflower rice. I'm not a good cook. I suck. My dad makes cauliflower rice really good. And you could put the shrimp over that, and you don't even notice that you're not eating rice. I mean, if I make it, you would. But if you could cook, like my dad. Jessica, did I make a mistake by telling my baby daddy's family about the existence of our son? They didn't know about the child? No, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, listen. If I'm reading that right, how could you keep a person a secret? Because at some point the kid is going to get old enough to be able to expose himself. So did you do something wrong? No. I'm going to ask the cards, but no. You didn't do anything wrong. No. Could somebody be upset about it? That's a problem. I mean, we're talking about a human being. You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about other human beings. Like maybe grandma or grandpa want to be part of the child's life. Who has the right to take that away? You see what I'm saying? I mean, if you could be fair and include that family, I don't know what the situation is, but you can't keep a person a secret. Because at some point, that person gets old enough to say, hey, fuckface, remember me? So I know, I actually think you did the right thing. But mashed cauliflower is good too. Yeah. You just have to be careful if you buy it already made of what they have in it. Cream is fine, but if they have other stuff that could jack up the sugar or the carbohydrates, you got to watch out for. That's the whole thing. You're really watching sugar on this diet, taking sugar out. SS, will Joshi come back to the office in November? I think so, yeah. Red, general on blockages in parenting. Slow and steady wins the race. Kind, caring, sincere, compassionate. I don't see blockages. I mean, nobody's perfect, right? But it looks like things are growing, changing, and transforming for the better pretty quickly. Listen to your intuition. And don't be afraid to slow down or take breaks. And don't be afraid to make mistakes as well. There are no mistakes. You know, you learn. It's how you learn. I don't really see any blockages. Tanya, you're so funny. I love how you're signing things. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Today News India. Who is my soulmate, A or V? Is A a soulmate? Is our soulmate? Why'd I say V? Neither one of these looks as if they're soulmate connections. Jess, anything coming towards me towards the end of the year? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. A disappearance. Negativity is moving into the past. A Sagittarius and a Taurus enter. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be planning travel. You have money coming in. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Wisdom on general for the next 72. For the next 72, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Something should happen that makes you happy around work, school, or business. You might be making decisions that bring in cause for celebration around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. And the card showed that O would add me on his Instagram by the end of the month, but it hasn't happened yet. It still should happen. If not by the end of the month, it should be soon. They should add you at some point. Tanya, honestly, when you answer my questions at the beginning of the live stream, I stick around. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, you know what? The hidden child one. I worked with this woman who, her daughter started bringing home stray cats. And we don't know whether they were really stray or she was going to the shelter and getting them. But she was hiding them in her room. But how could you hide? I mean, how do you hide them? And she, like my coworker was like, every time I turn around, there's another fucking cat here. She was like, what am I going to do with all these cats? And then you know what happens when you live with an animal for a little while. Now you're attached to it. Now you don't want to give up the cat. I don't know what wound up happening because I left the company. But I think at the time they had something like 5 cats. And their dog had just passed away. And she was like, we're not going to get another dog. But I've seen on Facebook that they have, I think they have 2 dogs now. So I don't know what the problem is over there. But it just, you can't hide things. Like, you can hide things, but only for so long, you know? Living beings. Like, you could hide, you know, how much money you owe on your credit cards, right? You could hide, you know, you can call in sick and get away with it. Like, that's not at the end of the world. But you can't hide living creatures. Anyhow. Victoria, did my husband ever have someone interested in him, and did it ever go anywhere? I'm sure somebody has been interested in him because, like, that's life. You can't, just because somebody is married doesn't mean that they're not, somebody else won't be interested in them. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you're married, it doesn't mean you can't find somebody else attractive. I'm sure he's had people that have been attracted to him. I don't see him like cheating or anything like that. As of right now, anyways. Mystery, how will the wedding planning journey go for me? Could be stressful. You may feel a little bit overwhelmed at times and a little bit stressed out, but it'll work out in the end. Jade, any messages for me? Messages, you have the world at your feet. You have choices and options coming in around social activities between now and the end of the year. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You will walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and success comes in around business. PG, love for the rest of 2023. Well, you have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you could feel relief around life moving forward. You do have a committed relationship here. If you're in one now, fine. If you're not with anyone, you could have a Libra or a Virgo show up between now and the end of the year. Tanya, my kids did that. They tried to hide a box of kittens. I'd wake up and the cat is on my bed looking at me. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh, that's so funny. Me, how does Sagittarius Daniel feel about me now? I'm an Aquarius. May find you to be strong, independent, spontaneous, fun, exciting, strong, confident, sincere. Chia, does my cousin and R have a crush on each other? That could be true, yes. Girly wants spirit cards. Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and for being a team player. Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Ten of Fire, too much work, accept help from others, life is a little out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Girly, next committed relationship, timing. Could be sometime early next year, like maybe sometime between January and April, and it may be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, brings in happiness and cause for celebration. Emin, how did ER feel when I brought up EK on the table with us? Awkward. Hermit in reverse. So I don't know what the situation is, but this person may feel as if they've done something wrong or they're not owning up to it. Whatever this Hermit in reverse is they may be keeping their mouth closed or not taking responsibility, but there's awkwardness around the situation. Tanya, I told my sister I'll call my kids Siegfried and Roy. Wake your butts up and round up the cats. I've never had a cat. My dad has a cat, which is why I can't bring Cyrus down there, because we had termites. That's what he had. And he had to have the house bombed or whatever they do. So he had to put the cat in like the kennel for like 3 days. And he gets a report on the cat. She's very nice to the people, but she hates other animals. What a bitch. Senor, were these positions not meant for me? I applied and even had some interviews, but they're looking like dead ends. Yeah, I think that I would explore new opportunities. Zahira, general. You have cause for celebration that comes in, a wish that comes true, feeling perseverant, and you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Happiness comes out over your finances improving. Not bad. Okay, there is nobody on Twitch. I answered for everyone, so I'm going to sign off of Twitch. Twitch, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. Bye-bye. I got a text message. Oh, stop. I hate these solicitors that text. Don't bother me. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Oh no, my ear is ringing. For the rest of the day, you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You have money coming in. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Life is moving forward. You could be feeling like relief around finances improving. Negativity moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And Lourdes, will L be the third defender chosen, or will it be someone else? Will L be the third defender chosen? I think this person will be. Emma, can you clarify the awkwardness, why she felt that way? EK is my close friend, and her dad holds an important position in the country. Thought ER would be happy to know my friend. Thought ER would be happy to know my friend. Fool is in reverse, so you'll find out. You'll find out exactly what she's thinking. I don't know. It looks like she may be feeling awkward. So the person, EK is my close friend, and her dad holds a position. So ER is the one that feels awkward. And she may be feeling a little bit like she's been put on the spot or up against the wall. I don't know. I don't know what her and her father, like, I don't know, why would you connect the two of them? Like, whatever it is, she may feel like she's put in an awkward position, or she's not sure of what to expect. There's like a little bit of, like, it's unknown. She doesn't know, like, what's the purpose of bringing these two people together. Tanya, one took a dump under my bed in my shoe. Oh my God. Avery is in school, yes. That's why it's quiet here. And we don't have to pee and juice. We need juice and we need pretzels and everything else. Pop Queen, why does Averin act so nonchalant and don't talk to me in class when we're supposed to have something going on? He doesn't feel as if, okay, I don't know what this, I don't know what it is you have going on. So if it's, you're supposed to be doing something together in class, or if you and him are having a relationship. But he shows as slow and steady and like, wants to keep to himself. So I don't know exactly what your connection is with him at this point, but he looks like he's not somebody that wants to, maybe he doesn't want other people to see it, or he wants to keep things to himself. He doesn't want to advertise things. But Fool in reverse, you're probably going to find out. G-O-Z-Z, November love. Okay, it looks like you've got the world at your feet and you'll have choices. If you're not with anyone right now, negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. If you're not with anyone right now, with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A Virgo enters, and another Earth sign enters, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and possibly an Aries. Exploring your options could lead to success around love between now and the end of the year. Emma, do you see Aries and Aquarius being arrogant with me or in general? No, not really. I don't think so. Autumn, can I trust my sister, the one I'm staying with? Yeah, more or less. Yeah. Tamana, career reading. When will I get the job? You have happiness that comes in around your career in the month of November. Things could change for the better quickly and all of a sudden move forward. I'm going to say maybe the second half of November. What's going on there, Cyrus? We hanging in there? Yelra, what's coming towards me in November regarding love? Life could change for you for the better quickly when it comes to love, and you may have a fire sign come in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also could have a Cancer come in. Slow and steady wins the race, but leads to success around love. You got a little bit of passion headed your way. Pretty good. Ladybug, love reading for the weekend. Reading for the weekend. Could be spending time with a Leo. You may be feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Oh, God, excuse me. Making decisions that push your career forward. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work. Cause for celebration comes in. Success comes in around finances improving. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Sarah wants the angel cards. Ask and receive. Asking, you shall receive. Your angel guide wants you to know that help is available. You're being encouraged to shift your perception and recognize that even in the most difficult of circumstances, a miracle is possible. Whatever miracle you need, it is available to you now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that you may have been blocking support by saying no to the things that you wanted to say yes to, and asking you to change that now. When you begin to say yes to the experiences that light you up, you usher in increased levels of support into your life. Opportunity and change. When one door closes, another one opens. This is a time of change. Your angels are drawn close to you to support you in making the decisions that you need to attract opportunities and abundance. You may have been experienced resistance recently or felt stuck, but the new beginning that you are seeking is unfolding now. If you're hesitating over a decision or wondering what to do about a particular project, your angels are encouraging you to go with the new. Change may be bringing in a sense of vulnerability and may present you with the unknown, but it will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings and gifts, and that is important to you. Your guardian angel is waiting to guide you through the doorway of opportunity, and it is being offered to you now. Pretty good. All about me, weekend love. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and a new journey begins. Making decisions that push things forward. Could be spending time with the Capricorn. Could be spending time with the Libra. You have something happening this weekend that makes you happy when it comes to love, and you may have choices and options. Adonis, what's the new beginning with me in Aquarius? Keeps coming up. I feel Aquarius isn't bothering to hear me out, how I feel about us, and I may just move off since I see no effort. We will see. Well, it could happen. You may decide to go in a different direction, and then all of a sudden she may come back and make you an offer. That could happen. You got happiness coming in around a new journey that begins. Well, communication is going to come in. You're going to hear from her. Disappointments move into the past, but it's your decision. So you may decide to move in a different direction. All of a sudden she comes back, and then you make the choice. Do I go down this road or do I go down that road? See what happens at that time. But it's not over between you and her. MJ, what's next in my connection with Moreno? We had a big argument yesterday. Slow and steady wins the race. Hermit is in reverse. He may know he's done something wrong. He's not willing to take responsibility for it. There could be a little bit of silence between the two of you, and then there could be another little argument, and then it moves into the past. It will resolve itself. Empress, AR's intentions, the next move towards me. I don't see this person as having any specific intentions. There could be communication that comes in, but it looks slow. Awesome. Can I please have a journal for the rest of the month and November? Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. You'll have choices and options around social activities, and the world is at your feet. Could be spending time with an Aries and a Taurus. Negativity moves into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon, and life changes for you for the better quickly. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Adonis, it feels like you have a mosquito in your ass chasing you. You can't seem to slap it. What are we talking about? Oh, is it about Aquarius? Oh, man, why do I keep yawning? Adonis, I don't blame you. I would be annoyed, too. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Mel, general for the weekend. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You could have a new venture on the horizon. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Perseverance around school pays off. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. All about Maine for the rest of the day and night. No longer holding yourself back. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A wish comes true. Adonis, you're going to be snoring with Cyrus. Candles tonight for love. Tomorrow are the full moon candles. Lady Sunshine, love. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You've got the world at your feet and a wish comes true. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a Cancer come in or another water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Stephanie, what does M think about me? Female coworker. Pretty good. May find you to be smart and intelligent. Somebody who is like reliable, dependable, down to earth, easygoing, pleasant to be around. I would say she thinks pretty highly of you. Pretty good. Essence general for the rest of October. For the rest of October, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in more money. Perseverance pays off. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Pretty good. Alrighty. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you guys. Oh, I don't think she sees you as arrogant. No. I will see you guys tonight. Hopefully at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. That's my goal. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.